The U.S. immigration system just got a major overhaul, marking one of the most significant updates in recent years. If you've ever dreamed of a green card, or know someone who has, this is truly big news that could change your future. As of August 2025, the government has introduced sweeping updates to immigration policy, aiming to make the process more transparent and accessible. We're talking about fundamental changes to who can apply, how they apply, and how fast cases move through the system. The entire process is being reimagined. For many, this could be the game changer they've been waiting for, opening doors that were previously closed or delayed for years. We're here to break down what these changes mean for real people, families, professionals, and hopeful newcomers alike. Whether you're a skilled worker, a family member hoping to reunite, or an investor looking for new opportunities, these new rules will directly affect your journey to the U.S. The changes impact everything from employment-based points to family petitions, and even the way applications are reviewed and prioritized. This update is designed to modernize the system, attract global talent, and make family reunification more efficient and humane than ever before. For applicants, it means new eligibility criteria, updated forms, and a brand new digital platform to streamline the process and reduce paperwork. Old strategies may no longer work. Being prepared, informed, and proactive is more important than ever to avoid delays or mistakes. In this guide, we'll walk you through the most important details of the August 2025 Green Card Rule changes, so you know exactly what to expect and how to prepare. The path to a green card has new twists and turns, but with the right information and guidance, you can face it with confidence and take the next step toward your American dream. Before we dive in, let's quickly recap the basics so everyone's on the same page. A green card, officially called a permanent resident card, is your ticket to living and working in the United States on a permanent basis. It's a small plastic card, but it represents a huge step in someone's life. Unlike a temporary visa, a green card gives you most of the same rights and protections as a U.S. citizen, such as the ability to work for almost any employer, travel more freely, and live anywhere in the country. After holding a green card for a few years, you can even apply for U.S. citizenship, opening the door to voting and other civic rights. People from all over the world apply for green cards, but most applicants fall into a few main categories, each with its own process. The largest group is family-based applicants, spouses, parents, and children of U.S. citizens or green card holders who want to reunite and build a life together in America. Employment-based applicants include skilled workers, professionals, and people with extraordinary abilities in fields like science, medicine, or the arts, who are needed in the U.S. workforce. Others receive green cards as refugees or asylees fleeing danger, or by winning the diversity visa lottery, which gives people from underrepresented countries a chance to immigrate. Each path to a green card has its own unique requirements, forms to fill out, and sometimes long wait times, depending on your situation. For many, a green card is more than just a document. It's a ticket to a new life in America, offering stability, opportunity, and the chance to finally put down roots and call the U.S. home. Millions of people apply every year, so any change to the rules or process can have a huge impact on families and communities around the world. Now let's take a closer look at how the green card system worked before this month's update, so you can understand what's changing and why it matters. To understand what's new, let's look at what's old. The system relied on family and employment preference categories. Immediate relatives of U.S. citizens had a direct path, with no annual limits. Other family members faced long waits, sometimes over a decade. Employment-based green cards were divided into EB1, EB2, EB3, and so on. Most required employer sponsorship and a labor certification process. Strict annual quotas and per-country limits created huge backlogs, especially for India and China. Your place in line depended on your priority date, the day your petition was filed. The process was paper-based, with thick packets mailed to USCIS. Small mistakes could mean rejections or long delays. Interviews were mandatory for most, adding more waiting. The system was slow, rigid, and confusing. For many, the hardest part was the uncertainty and long waits. Here's what's changed with the August 2025 update. The overhaul targets three main areas: employment-based green cards, family-based categories, and the application process itself. The biggest shift is a new points-based model for employment-based applicants. Family-based categories have been adjusted to speed up reunification for certain relatives. The entire process is now digital, reducing paperwork and increasing efficiency. The new skilled contributor points system lets applicants earn points for education, experience, English skills, age, and job offers in high-demand fields. This gives the U.S. more flexibility to select immigrants with the skills it needs. On the family side, the definition of immediate relative has expanded, moving thousands out of long waiting lines. Finally, the new rules require a fully digital application process for most categories. Applicants can now track their case status online in real time. USCIS can also waive interviews for certain low-risk applicants. These changes could shave months or even years off processing times. Let's break down the new skilled contributor points system. It mainly applies to the old EB2 and EB3 categories. Now, it's about your individual value: education, experience, English, age, and job offers. The higher your score, the better your chances of being invited to apply. This is similar to systems in Canada and Australia. Points are awarded for your highest degree, years of skilled work, English proficiency, and age. Younger, well-educated, and experienced applicants with strong English and job offers in critical fields will score highest. For example, Maria, a 35-year-old software engineer with a master's, 10 years experience, and fluent English, would score high and likely get an invitation quickly. David, a 48-year-old marketing manager with a bachelor's, intermediate English, and no job in a critical field, would score lower and face tougher odds. The new system prioritizes a different mix of qualities, focusing on adaptability and contribution. It's a major shift from the old employer-driven model. The family-based changes are just as important. The big news is the expansion of the immediate relative category. Immediate relatives of U.S. citizens face no annual limits, no more endless waiting lines. Previously, this only included spouses, unmarried children under 21, and parents. Now, it also includes unmarried children of U.S. citizens aged 21-25 and minor children of green card holders married to U.S. citizens. This means families with adult children or stepchildren can reunite much faster. For example, the Chen family's 24-year-old son now qualifies as an immediate relative, skipping years of waiting. This expansion prioritizes family unity and moves thousands out of the slow preference categories. It also shortens wait times for everyone else. For newly eligible families, this is life-changing, reuniting years sooner and building their lives together in the U.S. The third big change is the digital overhaul. Most green card applications must now be filed through a secure online portal. No more printing, mailing, or lost documents. Everything is uploaded digitally. The benefits? Efficiency, fewer errors, and instant access for USCIS officers. Applicants get a personal dashboard to track their case and respond to requests instantly. Another key update: expanded interview waivers. In the past, almost everyone had to attend an in-person interview. Now, USCIS can waive interviews for straightforward, well-documented cases. For example, a marriage-based applicant with strong evidence may get approved without an interview. This saves months of waiting and stress. USCIS can focus interviews on complex cases that truly need them. With so many changes, how can you succeed? Be proactive and strategic, especially if you're aiming for the point system. Aim for the highest degree possible and seek valuable, documented work experience. Take an approved English test and aim for a high score. Even native speakers benefit from official proof. Get organized. Scan and save all your documents in advance. A clear, well-prepared digital file makes your case stronger. For family cases, submit more than the minimum. Prove your relationship with strong evidence. For marriage cases, include joint records, photos, and affidavits. For parent-child cases, gather school and medical records, and old photos. A strong, well-documented case leaves no room for doubt. Stay informed and consider consulting an experienced immigration attorney. Good legal advice can save you from costly mistakes and delays. The August 2025 green card changes represent a major evolution in U.S. immigration policy, affecting thousands of hopeful applicants and their families across the globe. We've explored the new point system, the expanded family categories, and the streamlined digital process that will shape the future of immigration. These changes are designed to make the system more responsive, compassionate, and efficient, aiming to reduce wait times and improve fairness for all applicants. For some, these updates open doors to new opportunities and faster paths to residency. For others, adapting to the new rules means rethinking their approach and developing a new strategy. The criteria for success are shifting. Now, it's about your complete profile, including skills, education, and family ties, not just a job offer or sponsorship. Family applicants must now provide even stronger, more convincing evidence to support their cases and demonstrate genuine relationships. The new digital platform means being organized, tech-savvy, and proactive is more crucial than ever before. Understanding these changes is the essential first step toward a successful application and a brighter future. Focus on improving your points, gathering all necessary documents, and preparing thoroughly for the online portal to maximize your chances. Knowledge is power. By staying informed, you can avoid costly delays and move forward with confidence and clarity. Stay curious, stay prepared, and always follow the latest updates from USCIS and trusted sources to keep ahead of any changes. The path to a green card may have changed, but the American dream remains alive and within reach for those who are ready. With careful planning, determination, and a clear understanding of the new process, you can successfully navigate your way to a new life in the U.S. and make your dreams a reality.